Hey everybody, it's 6:56. We're going to get started here in just a few minutes. All right, it's 6:58. We're going to start in 2 minutes. All right, it is 6:59, 1 minute. We are going to get this started. All right, it is 7:01. Let's get this going. Welcome to Cardboard Treasures. This is 10 Buck Tuesday, number 2, 2013 Panini Hometown Heroes. This is our 5 box half case break number 2. Second half of the case. First half was awesome. So anyway, everybody sees the names on the side of the screen. Starting with the Arizona Miami combo spot and Vinny. Colorado Tampa Bay is also a combo spot. That's Diego. We do have Travis with several spots, and then Travis 2 is Travis's dad. That's in the Oakland A's spot. So let's get this going. Welcome everybody. If this is your first time joining us, we do things a little bit different with Cardboard Treasures breaks. We go through things a lot slower. Our last $10 Tuesday break was about 2.5 hours long, so I don't expect this one to be quite that long, but it should be pretty close. And we do this. The community is what makes our breaks. So be sure, whether you're in the break or not, if you're watching, feel free to interact, be a part of the community, and let us know what you think of the cards. So I was pleasantly surprised with the reaction to 2013 Hometown Heroes last time. Hey, thanks, Diego. I appreciate that. Thanks for sharing the video. We have a lot of new people liking the page, a lot of new people following the page. So welcome for those of you who are first-time viewers, and thank you for everybody who's returning. So let's get this started. Good luck, everybody. $12 packs per box, 24 cards per pack. And I did confirm I resubscribed to Beckett just because it does have a lot of good information about cards. And I was able to go on there and confirm that there's only been one Tom Browning baseball card that's an auto, that's a pack pulled auto. And so we pulled the only Tom Browning one of one in existence last time. Hopefully we pull some more great stuff here tonight. That Rick Monday, though, Rick Monday auto with the American flag background was hands down the favorite amongst everybody. So here we go with our first pack. Frank White, Bobby Witt, Felix Hernandez, Buddy Bell, Dennis Eckersley, Tony Gwynn, Paul Molitor, there you go, 3 Hall of Famers in a row, Mike Krukow, Chipper Jones, future Hall of Famer, Randy Johnson, Joey Votto, he's having a nice comeback season, Jody Davis, we have a redemption in here. This thing's expired long ago, but I've heard Panini is pretty good about honoring redemptions that are expired if they have the stuff available or replacing. Josh Reddick, Ellis Burks, Pedro Martinez, Garrett Cole rookie card. And is everybody seeing the video? I don't know if it's because I'm streaming and having too many windows open at the same time or what, but all I'm getting is just a spinning bar here on my Facebook video feed. Let me pull that up on my phone. Okay, yeah, it's showing up fine. No, I don't think the other Alex made it in. I think it's just you with the twin spot. He's still celebrating his big hit from the other night. All right, let's save that redemption for last. Luis Gonzalez, Troy Tulowitzki, Mike Hargrove, Juan Pierre, Edwin Encarnacion, defining moments, sock it to him. It's the Kurt Schilling bloody sock moment. Johnny Ray, that's the state foil parallel. That'll be our first hit going to the Pirates. And let me just adjust things a little bit here so I can see who has the Pirates. All right, that's going to be Vinny with the first hit. And our redemption. Let me grab a dummy card here. this is going to be Hometown Signatures. Let's see if I can get a little better view of that. There we go. Card number 24, Ozzie Guillen. Going to the White Sox. That expired 4/2 of 2015, but like I said, I've heard good things about Panini honoring expired redemptions. So let's sleeve up our 2 first hits. One to the White Sox and one to the Pirates. Pirates did pretty good in that pack. We got a hit and a Garrett Cole rookie. All right, let's get you on the board. That's Vinny and Dave Watson. Tied for the lead after 1 pack. All right, 1 pack, 1 auto redemption. There's Andrew McCutchen, Willie Wilson, Robin Yount, Jorge Posada, Eric Hosmer, Dale Murphy, should be a Hall of Famer, Ryan Howard, Skip Schumacher, Andre Scalaraga. There's a nice one. Ken Griffey Jr. going to the Mariners. Jordan Zimmerman, Bernie Williams, Sean Dunston. We pulled his auto last time. Kevin Mitchell, Alan Trammell, and our first sport disc, Carlos Gonzalez, going to the Rockies. Next up, James Shields. One of the Royals. He just got hurt last night. And our first nicknames, the Beast, going to the Mariners, Michael Morse. I was really pleasantly surprised also at how much positive feedback we had with the nicknames cards. These things are awesome. These would be it would be a very fun set to collect. Michael Morse. Next up, David Freese, Fred McGriff, Mark Lemke, Matt Moore, Jay Buhner, and Mark Sepchinski. Yeah, I was pretty surprised, Diego, that we didn't have any trading going on. All right. Looks like we have another sport disc in here. There's a cool one. Will Clark. That'll be going to the Giants. Mike Scott. Andre Dawson. Jim Palmer. Ben McDonald. Andy Van Slyke. Roberto Alomar, one of my PC favorites. Jim Rice. Tony Pena. Elvis Andrews. Asdrubal Cabrera. Dusty Baker. Rob Dibble. Johnny Ray. Chris Perez. David Murphy. Ruben Sierra. And our next hit is a gold Ricky Henderson going to Oakland. Nice hit for Oakland. Joe Carter. Jake Peavy. Tom Browning. Clayton Kershaw. Kevin Youkilis. And Lance Berkman. All right. Every hit really does count this month. I'm sure those of you who been paying attention on Facebook or who received the newsletter last night are well aware that the Group Breaks League champion for September is going to win $500 in break bucks. And those can be redeemed on the website to purchase any spot in any break. Dan Gladden. Hunter Pence. I forgot to put Oakland on the board. There you go. Travis 2. Travis's dad. First hit. Congrats. First hit, one of our breaks. Dan Gladden. Hunter Pence. Ron Gant. Johnny Damon. Fernando Valenzuela. Jurickson Profar. Rookie card. David Price. Matt Kemp. There's Lou Brock. Nolan Ryan. Zach Wheeler rookie card. Reggie Jackson. Roy Halladay. Sean Green. Pablo Sandoval. Alex Gordon. And City Hall Black, Willie Wilson going to the Royals. Nice hit for the Royals. Followed by our next hit going to the Rangers, David Murphy, State Foil. There you go, Texas. That one's going to Vinny. AJ has the Royals. Out of nowhere, defining moments, Derek Jeter. I'm sure that's going to have to do with him cutting off the ball and throwing out Giambi. Yep. Very cool. Nice Jeter. Not a hit, but a nice pull. Andy Pettit. Goose Gossage. Gary Sheffield. Mike Trout. It's going to Jeff in the Angel spot. And Justin Morneau. Let's sleeve up these two hits. David Murphy. And Willie Wilson. So these black ones aren't numbered. They're the tougher of the two parallels, the gold and the black. But the autographs, the Tom Browning 1/1 autograph was a black. So I think that that'll be the case. Hopefully with all the autos, and hopefully we find another 1/1 in this partial case. Yeah, we pulled several Trouts. I think we had like 5 or 6 Machado rookie cards, including one photo short print variation. Pedroia, David Freese. There's Derek Jeter. So anything numbered 261 to 300 is a short print in Hometown Heroes. Ricky Henderson, David Eckstein, Cleon Jones, Matt Williams, Matt Harvey, Steven Strasburg, Mike Schmidt, Dan Petrie, Mike Greenwell. Every time I see a Mike Greenwell card, I think of Jason Joyce, who's one of our page followers. Mike Boddicker, Shelby Miller. Rookie card going to the Cardinals. Adam Jones, Jason Varitek. This will be a random. This is Rivalry, New York versus New York, Dave Kingman. I'll set that over in the random pile. Ooh, here's a nice one. Ruben Sierra, State Foil, going to the Rangers. And put these down for just a minute. Once again, I Haven't quite hit my stride yet. The Rangers got a hit with the David Murphy in the last pack. And the Royals got one with Willie Wilson Black. Yeah, everybody in St. Louis is an Eckstein fan, I think. This is like one of the most popular Cardinals ever. Ruben Sierra, that's a state foil going to the Rangers. City Hall, Jim Rice, insert. Dickie Thon going to the Astros. Eric Davis. Robin Ventura. Frank Viola. And Vinny Castilla. So this is our last of Hometown Heroes. There is a lot left with the distributor. So there's always the option for us to do it again. But next up for us is going to be the 2013 Panini Prism Baseball. And we're going to do that in 6-box half cases. And there's a lot of good stuff in there. Yeah, not going to get the 1/1 Browning. Alright, this pack will be the halfway point of our first box. Yeah, Eckstein's awesome. Alright, Sport Discs. Joe Mauer going to the Twins. Try to get a little light coming from the other direction here. Teddy Higuera, Jerome Walton, Juan Samuel, Vince Coleman, Paul O'Neill, Bucky Dent, Matt Cain, Mickey Tettleton, Jack Clark, Tim Salmon, Roger Clemens. Yeah, it's kind of a Cardinal heavy group. Max Scherzer, we have an auto coming. Tom Bernansky, Oscar Gamble, Gary Gaetti, Jeff Montgomery, Rusty Greer, Steve Finley, Dwight Gooden, Salmon and Trout. They have to make a duel of those two sometime. Reggie Jackson, Yankees version. So Reggie's one of the few players in Hometown Heroes that appears for two different teams. There's Pete Rose, curtain call, going to the Reds. King Felix, nicknames, going to the Mariners. Nice insert for Vinny. And our auto, Jim Sundberg, going to the Rangers. I think we pulled him last time. Texas Rangers are really cleaning up here. That's the third hit for the Rangers. They've almost equaled all the hits of the other teams so far. All right, Jim Sundberg, and we'll put this redemption up here as well. And let's get one on the board for Texas. Number 3. We've got a lot of autos left to pull. All right, starting us off, Ichiro, Joe Mauer, Ernie Banks, Lee Mazzilli, Craig Biggio, Steve Avery, there's a nice one, Jose Altuve, Greg Gagne, John Jay, Tom Seaver, Carlos Gonzalez, A-Rod, Yankees version, Dave Stewart, Terry Pendleton, Bill Buckner, Chase Headley. There's a homegrown heroes, Mike Schmidt, insert, going to the Phillies. I've never pulled a Pete Rose auto. I'd be pretty happy with that. Chris Perez, State Foil, Ohio. First hit for the Indians, it's Travis. Dale Murphy, insert for the Braves, City Hall. Joe Girardi, Kevin Gausman, rookie card. Kevin Seitzer, Gene Segura, and Giancarlo Stanton. Let's get this sleeved and we'll get Diego, or not Diego, we'll get Cleveland on the board. It's Travis. And if this is your first time joining us, we keep score for two reasons. One is the person that has the most hits wins $25 in break bucks in every one of our breaks. If there's a tie, we'll divide that. And I'll get to that Topps Definitive thing here in just a minute. We also have Group Breaks League, where we track all of the hits throughout the course of a month, and whoever has the most hits at the end of the month wins a prize. This month it's $500 in break bucks. The last 2 months it's been a personal box break of 2017 Topps Tier 1. Definitive. We are not going to be doing definitive. That's not to say that we're not going to do any high-end stuff, but I wasn't able to get definitive, and I wasn't able to get it through the distributor. I still had a chance to pay retail for it and try to break it. I put out a feeler on Facebook and didn't get enough response to justify taking that kind of a risk. Now, that said, we do have orders in for Topps Luminaries and Dynasty, 2 cases of Dynasty, and I just ordered today for the end of the month. This is going to add to our huge September. This is football, but we're going to be doing Panini Impeccable. We're going to do I put an order in for 2 cases of that, so that should be fun. Here's Adam Wainwright, Yasiel Puig, rookie card. Pat Tabler, Ozzie Smith, nice Ozzie. Yachty, Jack Morris, Kerry Wood, Fred Lynn, David Ortiz. We're going to pull you a Reds auto tonight. Harold Reynolds, Brandon Phillips, Rick Monday, Mariano Rivera, Brooks Robinson, Evan Gattis, rookie card. We have another auto coming, I think. Here's a zip code. This is an average of 1 per box. Zip code foil. Going to the Phillies. That's Travis. And we'll work from the back here so we don't spoil the surprise on the auto. There's Garrett Jones. I don't think I saw Garrett Jones in the last half case. That's pretty cool. Miguel Cabrera. Yeah, thanks, Sean. I try to offer the lowest prices possible, but at the same time, of course, I have to make some profit so I can grow. And September should be a very good month. There's Davey Lopes. And so, of course, as I make profit, I want to share it with the community. I want to grow, but I also want to share it with the community. And if I'm able to offer big prizes for a month that looks to be really big, then I'm glad to do it. And I can also increase the quality of the cards in the no shutout hit list. There's Giovanni Gallardo, Jason Hayward, There's a hit. Gold. This will be randomed. Rivalry, San Francisco versus Los Angeles. Dusty Baker. It's going to be a 4-hit pack. Gold nicknames. The Rocket, Roger Clemens. Going to the Red Sox. And our auto, Rick Dempsey, hometown signatures, going to the Orioles. This has been a monster case for the Orioles. They got loaded with Machado rookies last time, and they got a Harold Baines auto, and a Mickey Tettleton auto, and now a Rick Dempsey auto. So there you go, Baltimore. Congrats, Vinny. I was surprised after that first half case that people weren't all trying to get on the Orioles spot. So we got Baltimore, Philly, Boston, and then on that Dusty Baker, we'll random that one. Hey Patrick, how's it going? And like I said earlier, guys, if this is your first time joining one of our breaks, please don't be shy. Feel free to join in the conversation at any time. This is a group that's very welcoming of new members, and it's definitely a friendly group. So, yeah, this right here will be random. Or wait, you said it's random. Are you talking about the team assignments? We did do random on the team assignments, but there was an opportunity to trade after that. Thanks, Patrick. Yeah, Machado's awesome. So let's get these hits on the board. Again, the Dusty Baker will be randomed at the end, but we do have Baltimore, Boston, and Philly. One for Vinny, one for Dave, and one for Travis. All right, here we go. Wade Boggs, Willie Horton, Ryan Sandberg, Kurt Schilling, and that's a great start to the pack. Kent Herbeck, Cole Hamels, John Kruk, Ian Kinsler. I'm not sure I saw Kinsler in that last half case either. Pat Burrell. There he is, Jeff Bagwell. Yes, we're a rough bunch here in Cardboard Treasures. Ozzie Guillen. And if you missed Saturday night's break, we randomed to a one hitless team. We randomed a 2016 Topps Tribute Jeff Bagwell autograph numbered to 99. So that was pretty fun. Here's Dwayne Murphy, no relation. Buster Posey, Tony Fernandez, Tino Martinez, Ryan Zimmerman, Glenn Davis, Dusty Baker, State Foil, California. That's going to the LA Dodgers. Here's Dwight Gooden. Defining Moments, Doc Dominates. Nice insert for the Mets. Jeff Montgomery, Mark Grace, Wally Joyner, Jose Bautista, and Willie McGee. That's right. Oh yeah, I was so psyched about that Seager auto. I really was, and I'll tell you this: I was really excited. There you go, Jeremy Duncan. I was really excited all week about last week's $10 Tuesday and about the feedback that I got from it, because people get into breaks for different reasons. Some people are collectors, some investors, some are looking to throw stuff on eBay and make a profit, and all of those are fine. But I was pleasantly surprised to see how many collectors there were in the group that joined in on that break. That was really cool. Here's Frank Thomas, Joe Carter, A-Rod, Mariners version, Tim Lincecum, Rick Dempsey, Mark Grace, Pete Rose, John Franco, Darryl Strawberry, Ron Darling, Chris Medlin, Will Clark, Barry Larkin. I see gold and black coming. Gorman Thomas, Lance Parrish, Bob Brenly, Jesse Barfield. Our gold is City Hall, Frank Viola going to the Twins. There you go, Minnesota. That is Alex. And striking debut, black, defining moments, Steven Strasburg going to the Nationals. Patrick. There's Bryce Harper, Ben Zobrist, Bo Jackson, Albert Pujols, and Paul Konerko. Yeah, we just pulled a Sano auto on Saturday night, high tech. In fact, that was a title diffractor variation, I believe. There you go, Nationals. We'll get Washington and Minnesota on the board. You know, it's funny. I have seen a ton of Sano autos get pulled, and I think that might have been the first Sano auto that I myself have pulled. There's going to be a lot of stuff for you guys to trade. You're going to get a lot of duplicates out of here. There's Aaron Judge. I mean, Joe Charbonneau? I think it's Charbonneau. Denny McLain. Jim Abbott. Ron Say. Nomar. Cal Ripken Jr. Frank Robinson. And our first Will Myers rookie. Let's go into a combo spot. There you go, Diego. We got like 4 or 5 Myers rookies in the last half case. That's his base rookie. There is a photo variation of Myers. Sport Discs, David Wright. That's going to the Mets. Oh. George Brett, Gary Templeton, Dave Stieb, Jeff Conine, Bill Madlock. There are a lot of Judge haters out there, aren't there, Patrick? I myself am not a Judge hater. I thought it was fun. There's that Myers rookie card. I'm going to put that over here in the rookie stack. That'll get sleeved and top loaded before it ships. I thought it was fun. It made it kind of hard to get stuff and made prices kind of go out of control, but it was fun as a baseball fan and as a card collector. Tommy Lasorda, Bobby Thigpen, another rivalry. This one's Darryl Strawberry. New York, New York. Mets and Yankees. So that'll be a random. Calling the shots, Ozzie Guillen. Going to the White Sox. Ryan Sandberg, curtain call. Going to the Cubs. Bob Horner. Harold Baines. Houston Street. Jim Sundberg. And David Wright. All right, one more pack. And then I'm going to take a moment just to move some cards around here. Bill Buckner, Jack McDowell. I get it. I'm just messing with you. John Tudor, Mickey Lolich, Keith Moreland, Jose Rijo, Justin Verlander, Mark Mulder, Gio Gonzalez, Lenny Dykstra, Gary Pettis, Bob Gibson. There's our first Manny Machado rookie card. And that one is the base rookie. Should get about one Machado rookie per box, I would think. Mookie Wilson, Mike Zunino rookie card. Greg Maddux. And gold calling the shots. Ozzie Guillen going to the White Sox. Rob Dibble, that's the state foil going to the Reds. First hit for Cincinnati, Diego. Yeah, he does. Some guys have names that were just made for t-shirts. Jim Sundberg, City Hall, insert. That's going to the Rangers. Hyun Jin Ryu, rookie card to the Dodgers. Jason, I just saw your message, and I can't click off my phone right now because that's how I'm following all the conversation, because for whatever reason it's not loading on my web browser. But if you want to jump in, the next two breaks, I think there are maybe about half the spots left in next week's break, and then several spots left in the one after that. But you can go to cardboardtreasures.com and grab a spot there. Mike Mussina, Larry Boa, Fergie Jenkins, and Carlton Fisk. So we have a few here to sleeve, a few to add to the scoreboard. And I have to move some cards out of the way to give myself a little working room here. So we have Cincinnati, Chicago White Sox. That's the Guillen Gold. And we'll go ahead and sleeve up this Machado since it's a rookie card of one of the best players in the game. That will ship in a top loader. Sorry, the sleeve's not wanting to cooperate. There we go. Nice Machado rookie. All right. So let's get Cincinnati and Chicago White Sox on the board. That Machado was not a hit. It's just a nice rookie card. All right. I'm going to move some of this base out of the way here. Yeah, Absolute does look good. I'm really looking forward to that. I actually had to talk to one of my friends today about the Absolute break because I was a little confused on what to do with one particular player, and I don't want to get too far into football during a baseball break, but I wasn't sure what to do with Jim Brown. Now, it sounds like a really simple answer, but we follow the franchise, and to me that would mean that Jim Brown would go to the Ravens, which is just blasphemous, I'm sure, to a Browns fan, but I guess the lineage and everything, even though the Browns left to become the Ravens, I guess they kept the lineage and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, that answered my question for that, but I thought, man, that would be really hard to swallow for a Browns fan if they pulled like a Jim Brown glass insert or something like that that's a case hit, or a duel with Jim Brown and Gale Sayers, and that spot went to the Ravens. That would be really difficult. So anyway, he will be going to the Browns since the Browns kept the franchise lineage. But yeah, Absolute looks fun. Here we go with box 2 of Hometown Heroes. I know I'm a Bengals fan. I can't believe I'm doing all this talking about the Browns and Ravens. There's Jack McDowell, John Tudor, Mickey Lolich, Keith Moreland, Jose Rijo, Justin Verlander, Frank White, Bobby Witt, Max Scherzer, Tom Bernansky, Oscar Gamble, Gary Gaetti, Tony La Russa, Evan Longoria, Chase Utley, Andre Thornton, and our auto, Mike Boddicker, going to the Orioles. Another hit for the Orioles. City Hall autograph, Mike Boddicker. We'll set that right there. Nice hit, O's. That's Vinny. We have gold, defining moments. Doc Gooden going to the Mets. And another gold. This will be a random rivalry. New York, New York, Robin Ventura. Yankees and Mets. We'll set that over there in the random pile. Mark Sepchinski, Joe Girardi, Kevin Gausman rookie card, Kevin Seitzer, and Gene Segura. There you go, Doc Gooden going to the Mets. So we'll get the Mets on the board with their first hit. That's Jeff Smith and Mike Boddicker. Very cool signature. I like that autograph a lot. Boddicker's old school, though. He played in the 80s back when men were men and they signed their names like they were proud of him. I guess. I don't know that that's true. I was a child in the 80s. All right. Baltimore and the New York Mets. Yeah, we got a lot of people that are going to be pushing for that Break Bucks championship. So, even though we're doing the $500 in Break Bucks for the Group Breaks League champion for the month, we're also going to be doing, instead of $100 in Break Bucks this month for the no shutout guarantee randomization, that prize drawing is going to be for $250 this month. So anytime you go hitless, not only do you get a pull from the I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I saw Patrick's Greeny's comment, but you get a random pull from our no shutout hit list, but you also get an entry into our prize drawing at the end of the month. So that'll be $250 in Break Bucks. So here's Felix Hernandez, Buddy Bell, Dennis Eckersley, Tony Gwynn, Paul Molitor, Mike Krukow, Chipper Jones. This is almost an identical pack to our first one. Andrew McCutchen, Dylan Bundy, rookie card. That's going to the O's. It's his base rookie. There is a photo variation of his also. There's Ben Sheets, Jeff Bagwell, Ozzie Guillen. We have Dustin Pedroia Sport Discs going to the Red Sox. There you go, Dave Watson. I like Pedroia. I'm not a Red Sox fan, but there are a lot of their players I like. Dwayne Murphy, Buster Posey, Tony Fernandez. Homegrown Heroes, Stan Musial. That is a nice card. I know I'm a Cardinals fan and I'm a little bit biased. I really like that card. There's nicknames, the Cobra, Dave Parker going to the Pirates. Another cool card. I could seriously break Hometown Heroes once a week. I like this set a lot. Nolan Ryan, Curtain Call. Yeah, thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. Giancarlo Stanton, Jason Hayward, Giovanni Gallardo, Davey Lopes, and Miguel Cabrera. In just 1 second here. All right. Sorry, I have to refresh this on my phone now. All right, there we go. Willie Wilson, Robin Yount. I see black in there. Jorge Posada, Eric Hosmer, Dale Murphy, Ryan Howard, Ichiro, Tino Martinez, Ryan Zimmerman, Glenn Davis, Darryl Strawberry, Ron Darling, Chris Medlin, Will Clark, Barry Larkin, Gorman Thomas, and our black is City Hall, Rick Dempsey going to the Orioles. There you go, O's, and going to the Diamondbacks, State Foil, Matt Williams. Combo spot for Vinny, Jose Rijo, City Hall. Garrett Jones. I don't know if they let you sell plasma and buy beer on the same day. Garrett Jones, Jake Peavy, Tom Browning, Clayton Kershaw, and Kevin Youkilis. There's Matt Williams. So Arizona and Baltimore. Baltimore pulling into a tie with Texas. Yeah, you definitely got to jump in on Diego's breaks, man. Those are fun. Joe Mauer, Ernie Banks, Lee Mazzilli, Craig Biggio, Steve Avery. I'm surprised they didn't come up with some sort of thing to stamp your ID like something that disappears after 24 hours so they could track when you donated blood or plasma compared to when you can buy beer. Here it is. There's Jose Altuve, Greg Gagne, John Jay, Adam Wainwright, Lance Parrish. Looks like we have an auto coming. Bob Brenly, Jesse Barfield, George Brett, Gary Templeton. We pulled his auto last time. Dave Stieb, Jeff Conine, and we'll go from the back here. Gary Sheffield. I'm going to make it tough on me here. They're upper decking me. Todd Helton. I love upper deck, but man, opening a whole box of their cards can give you a carpal tunnel. Twisting all the cards and flipping them around. Here's Goose Gossage, Andy Pettit, Lance Berkman, striking debut, defining moments, Steven Strasburg, Matt Harvey, going to the Mets, State Foil, Barry Larkin auto would be awesome. All right, let's find out what our auto is. Mike Scott going to the Houston Astros. Houston, that's Jeff Smith. Nice hit, Jeff. So our second Hometown Heroes break and our second pitcher that's thrown a perfect game. Tom Browning being the first that we pulled. There you go, Mike Scott. Houston Astros. So we'll get Houston on the board along with the Mets. The Matt Harvey. There you go, Jeff Smith and Jeff Smith. All right, give me 1 second here, guys. I've got to change out the battery in my fan. Somehow I managed to pick the stuffiest room in our house to make into my breaker's den. All right. Puig rookie card on top. And going to the Yankees, Roger Clemens. Nice Puig rookie. Pat Tabler, Ozzie Smith, Yadier Molina, Jack Morris, Kerry Wood, Fred Lynn, Bill Madlock. Yeah, those are cool. I like those sports discs. Tommy Lasorda, Bobby Thigpen, Mark Mulder, Gio Gonzalez, Lenny Dykstra, Gary Pettis, Bob Gibson. There's another Manny Machado rookie. It's our second Machado rookie card. And here's a nice hit coming. We'll sleeve that in a minute. Gold, Pete Rose going to the Reds. Going to Diego. Next up, Derek Jeter curtain call. Going to the Yankees. Mike Trout. Base card going to Jeff Smith. Justin Morneau. Dickie Thon. Eric Davis pulled his auto last time. And Robin Ventura. Alright, Pete Rose gold. There you go, Diego. We'll get you on the board, and then we'll sleeve up that Machado rookie card. Watch out, Vinny. Diego's coming. There you go. Nice Machado. Second one of the break. Mike Scott. Andre Dawson. We need a Dawson auto too. Jim Palmer. Ben McDonald. Andy Van Slyke. Roberto Alomar. Jim Rice. Tony Pena. Elvis Andrus. Mookie Wilson. Mike Zunino. Rookie card going to the Mariners. Greg Maddux. Randy Johnson. Joey Votto. Jody Davis. Josh Reddick. That is a rivalry, St. Louis versus Pittsburgh, Andy Van Slyke. I believe St. Louis won the random on that last time. Teddy Higuera. That's a state foil going to the Brewers. First hit, Jeff Smith in the Milwaukee spot. City Hall, Tony Gwynn. Non-hit, but an insert. Frank Viola. Vinny Castilla. Reggie Jackson. Dwight Gooden. And Steve Finley. All right. Nice hit, Brewers. Yeah, this is a fun set. It really is. You know, I mean, it looks nothing like it, but it kind of reminds me of 91 Score. When I first got back into the hobby with my son, we bought several complete sets and just busted them all open. And 91 Score had, like, it had the coolest subsets and inserts and stuff like that. I mean, there was, of course, nothing of any big money value, but just a lot of fun inserts and subsets and that. And this kind of reminds me of that in a way, just as far as fun value. So Tino Martinez, Rick Aguilera, Wade Boggs, Willie Horton, Ryan Sandberg, Kurt Schilling, Kent Herbeck, Cole Hamels. I just saw an article on Hamels' mansion that he's selling down in southwest Missouri. It is ridiculous. They have a playground. They don't even have any kids. It's weird. Mariano Rivera, Brooks Robinson, Evan Gattis, rookie card. Asdrubal Cabrera, Dusty Baker, Rob Dibble, Johnny Ray, Chris Perez. There's a nice one. Homegrown Heroes, Derek Jeter. Going to the Yankees. And going to the Phillies, state foil, Juan Samuel. That is hit number 2 for Travis in the Philly spot. Another Jim Sundberg. City Hall going to the Rangers. David Wright. Hyunjin Ryu. Rookie card for the Dodgers. Mike Mussina. Larry Boa. And Fergie Jenkins. I do have to say, though, I'm disappointed that they have Ben McDonald in here, but they don't have Todd Van Poppel. And Diego can vouch for me on this. I actually do have Todd Van Poppel, a lot of Todd Van Poppel in my PC. I'm going to try to collect every one of his cards. It's not to be funny or anything like that. I just think it would be kind of awesome to have all of his, like every Todd Van Poppel card made. TVP, that's right. John Kruk, Ian Kinsler, Pat Burrell, Frank Thomas, Joe Carter, A-Rod, David Murphy, Ruben Sierra, Lou Brock. We have an auto coming, I believe. There's Nolan Ryan. Joe Mauer going to the Twins, Sport Discs. Zach Wheeler, Mets. Reggie Jackson. Roy Halladay. Sean Green. Pablo Sandoval. And we'll work from the back. Troy Tulowitzki. Mike Hargrove. Juan Pierre. Edwin Encarnacion. Carlton Fisk. All right, let's see something big. There's curtain call, Cal Ripken Jr. Calling the shots, Kirk Gibson. Going to the D-backs. And our auto, Davey Lopes. Hometown signatures going to the Dodgers. There you go, Dodgers. Congrats. Jeremy Duncan. All right. Nice hit, LA. Yeah, he was a great base stealer. LA Dodgers, hit number 2. All right. Here we go with the next pack. There you go. Tim Lincecum. Rick Dempsey. Mark Grace. Pete Rose. John Franco. Joe Charbonneau. Denny McClain. Jim Abbott. Ron Say. Alex Gordon. Steven Strasburg. Mike Schmidt. Dan Petrie. Mike Greenwell. Mike Boddicker. There's Shelby Miller. That's a rookie card. Here's Adam Jones. State foil going to the Cardinals. First hit for Vinny in the St. Louis spot. Vince Coleman. Ernie Banks, defining moments. Let's play 2. This is when he began a streak of 3,223 consecutive innings played. Luis Gonzalez, Fred McGriff, Mark Lemke, Matt Moore, and Jay Buhner. Yeah, solid name. Vince Coleman. All right, let's get St. Louis on the board. All right, Dan Gladden. I see some black in here. Or maybe that's a redemption. Here's Dan Gladden. Hunter Pence. Ron Gant. That is a redemption. Johnny Damon. Fernando Valenzuela. Jerks and Profar rookie card. David Price. Ellis Burks. Pedro Martinez. Garrett Cole rookie card. Skip Schumacher. Andres Galarraga. Yeah, just like they said with Billy Hamilton when he first started in the majors, you can't steal first. Ken Griffey Jr., Jordan Zimmerman, Matt Kemp. That is a zip code foil going to the Dodgers. 90012. We'll get that here in a moment. Jose Bautista. Wally Joyner. That'd be a fun auto to pull. Wally Joyner. Mark Grace. Jeff Montgomery. Rusty Greer. Bo Jackson, Angels version. That one is a short print, so that'll count as a hit for the Angels. Nice Bo. And gold going to the Red Sox, Jim Rice, City Hall. Dave Watson. And next up, Paul Molitor. That is also a short print, number 299. That's the Blue Jays version. I'm going to have to go back and check a few of these base cards to make sure that this whole pack wasn't short prints. And let's set these up here. Our redemption is upside down. All right. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. 2013 Panini Hometown Heroes. Let's try to get it a little closer, make it easier to read, maybe. Nope. Hometown Signatures. Dickie Thon. Dickie Thon going to the Astros. We pulled that last time. So there you go, Houston. Jeff Smith. We got several hits in this pack. Let me go back and make sure we didn't miss any other short prints. Nope. We're good. All right, starting us off, Matt Kemp going to the Dodgers. So we'll get the Dodgers and the Astros on the board here, and then we'll finish out with the short prints. So Jeremy Duncan pulls into a tie for the lead, and Jeff Smith with his second hit in the Astros spot. Next up, Toronto. The first hit, Vinny. Paul Molitor. There you go, nice short print. Jim Rice, gold. Going to Boston. So Toronto, Boston, and the LA Angels with the Bo Jackson short print. There we go, Toronto, LA Angels, and Boston. We're going to get you a Reds hit right here. There's Paul O'Neill, Sport Discs, going to the Yankees. Matt Kemp, Dustin Pedroia, David Freese, Bo Nose Breaks, Derek Jeter, Ricky Henderson, David Eckstein, Cleon Jones, Matt Williams, Matt Harvey, Bernie Williams, Sean Dunston, Kevin Mitchell. Hold on, let me shut that phone up. I don't even have it set up as my actual business line yet. I don't have it set up as a business line, so I'm almost positive every time that it's a telemarketer. Here's Alan Trammell, Tom Seaver, Carlos Gonzalez, A-Rod, Yankees version. Nice one. Nicknames, Ryan Express, going to the Houston Astros. There you go, Houston. Not a hit, but heck of an insert. Curtain call, Justin Verlander. There's Willie McGee. Bryce Harper. Ben Zobrist. Bo Jackson. And Albert Pujols. Yeah, they're gonna make like $85 if I let them do an in-home demonstration for the vacuum. Missouri was actually on the right track with the no call list, but once all the internet phones came out, that kind of I assume that's how they're bypassing all the do not call lists now. All right, last pack of box 2. I need to get a speakerphone so I can actually answer the phone during a break. Nah, I don't want to mess with people. Teddy Higuera, Jerome Walton, Juan Samuel, Vince Coleman, Paul O'Neill, Bucky Dent, I see black, Or Hershiser, Billy Butler, Dave Stewart, Terry Pendleton, we pulled his auto last time, Bill Buckner, Chase Headley, David Ortiz, Harold Reynolds. My son decided he was going to start a Harold Reynolds PC. I spent about an hour digging Harold Reynolds cards out to give to him. And then within a couple days, he moved on to the next player. There's Brandon Phillips, Rick Monday, and black, Kirk Gibson, curtain call, going to the Dodgers. So Jeremy Duncan's going to take the lead with that hit. Jerome Walton going to the Cubs. Vinny, state foil, first hit for the Cubs. Shocker at Shea, defining moments, Mookie Wilson. Now that's a cool one, unless you're a Red Sox fan. Paul Konerko. Are they on your no-call list, the bill collectors, or the no-answer list? Bob Horner, Harold Baines, Houston Street, and Jim Sundberg. There you go, Cubs. And Dodgers. Dodgers has been a solid spot this week. Or well, over the last few days. The Seager hit, and now leading in our hometown heroes. All right, here we go. Box 3. We have a ton of breaks, and we have a lot of football this month, but we also have Gold Label coming up here in just a couple weeks, and then a ton of Bowman Chrome. We're going to be actually listing our first Bowman Chrome break here very soon, so make sure you're checking the website and also subscribe to the newsletter so you can be the first to know when that comes out. Bowman Chrome is expected to be red hot, one of the hottest releases this year. And I did pass on triple threads. I don't want to break a product that I don't enjoy. I can't be sincere and passionate about a product that I'm not into, and I just don't think triple threads is a good value personally, so that's why we're not doing triple threads this month. Here's Dennis Eckersley, Tony Gwynn, Paul Molitor, Mike Krukow, Chipper Jones. We have an auto coming. Andrew McCutcheon, Willie Wilson, Robin Yount, Gorman Thomas, Lance Parrish, Bob Brenly, Jesse Barfield, George Brett, Gary Templeton, Dave Steeb, Jeff Conine, and working here, we'll do this. Defining moments. Doc Gooden. Insert for the Mets. Matt Moore. Going to the Rays. Jay Buhner. How about an Alan Trammell auto? That would be fun. Mark Sepchinski. Joe Girardi. Kevin Gossman. Rookie card. Jeff Conine. And our auto, Lance Parrish. Going to the Tigers. I was close. Nice hit, Detroit. First one, Dave Watson. Lance Parrish, on-card auto. Very nice. There's that Conine. And Jeff Montgomery is a state foil going to the Royals. AJ, second hit. So Kansas City Royals and Detroit Tigers. So I called for Alan Trammell and we got Lance Parrish. Same team, different player. All right, Kansas City and Detroit. Let me move these over and get the hit rack showing here. All right, here we go. Kansas City hit number 2 and Detroit hit number 1. And look at this, we're not even halfway through the break yet, and we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams with no hits. Our goal for every break, of course, is to have every one of those rows turn green, which means everybody gets a hit. Here's Jorge Posada, Eric Hosmer, Dale Murphy, Ryan Howard, Ichiro, Joe Mauer. Yeah, I won't call anybody else out, any other players out. Bill Madlock, Tommy Lasorda, Bobby Thigpen, Mark Mulder, Gio Gonzalez, Lenny Dykstra, Gary Pettis, Bob Gibson. There's another Manny Machado, our third Machado rookie. Craig Biggio going to the Astros. That's a cool one. Ricky Henderson, Oakland, and that one is a short print variation. Number 290. Terry Francona calling the shots. Let's go into Boston. Josh Hamilton, curtain call to Texas. Kevin Seitzer. Gene Segura. Giancarlo Stanton. Jason Hayward. And Giovanni Gallardo. So we have 2 hits there. Or, I'm sorry, 1 hit with Ricky Henderson, short print. So Oakland, Travis 2. Getting his second hit. And we'll sleeve the Machado. So with the Prism that's coming up, there's of course going to be the Machado rookie. But there's also Trout autos. Lots of like USA, like Team USA autos, Strasburg autos. But there are also some early cards of Correa and other guys that went on to become stars in the Prism set. So let's get Oakland with their second hit. All right. Yeah, I love Ricky Henderson cards. All right, Ernie Banks, Lee Mazzilli, Craig Biggio, Steve Avery, Jose Altuve, Greg Gagne, John Jay, Adam Wainwright, Mookie Wilson. Mike Zunino, rookie card. Greg Maddux. Randy Johnson. Joey Votto. Jody Davis. Josh Reddick. Ellis Burks. Rivalry, Wade Boggs. Boston Red Sox and New York Yankees. We'll random that one at the end. There's Mark Grace. Nice hit for the Cubs. State foil. City Hall, Jim Rice. Just a little rough edge there on the bottom of that one. Davey Lopes. Miguel Cabrera. Garrett Jones. Jake Peavy. And Tom Browning. So one hit in that pack going to the Cubs. Cubs had a good first half of the case. I think there were 3 autos or something. Rick Monday, Leon Durham, and Sean Dunston. Yeah, Tom Browning. We had Tom Browning and Eric Davis for the Reds last time. Dan Gladden. Hunter Pence. Ron Gant. Johnny Damon. Fernando Valenzuela. Jerkson Profar, rookie. David Price. Matt Kemp. Chase Headley. David Ortiz. Harold Reynolds. Brandon Phillips. Rick Monday. Mariano Rivera. Brooks Robinson. Evan Gattis, rookie card. And gold, calling the shots, Ozzie Guillen. I think that might be our second gold Guillen. Yeah, it is. Wally Joyner, Hometown Heroes, State Foil, going to the Angels. Here you go, Jeff Smith, hit number 2. These hits are piling up for a few of you guys. Defining moments, socket to him. Kurt Schilling, Red Sox. There's Eric Davis. Robin Ventura. Frank Viola. Vinny Castilla. And Reggie Jackson. There's Wally. And Ozzie. So Chicago White Sox and LA Angels. All right, Dustin Pedroia, David Freese, Derek Jeter, Ricky Henderson, David Eckstein, Cleon Jones, Matt Williams, Matt Harvey, Teddy Higuera, Asdrubal Cabrera, Dusty Baker, Rob Dibble, Johnny Ray, Chris Perez, David Murphy, Ruben Sierra. And Homegrown Heroes, Alan Trammell. Nice one for the Tigers. Jose Bautista, now that's a cool one. As the Ontario foil. With the Maple Leaf, that's cool. Nice hit for the Blue Jays. First Blue Jays hit of the break, going to Vinny. City Hall, Nolan Ryan. Dwight Gooden. Steve Finley, Rusty Greer, Jeff Montgomery, and Mark Grace. There you go, Toronto. We're gonna surprise you, Diego. Instead of a Reds hit, we're gonna get you an. Actually, I don't know if there are any Rays autos. I can't believe it's been almost an hour and a half. We're just now reaching the halfway point. And we still have 4 viewers. Jose Rijo, Justin Verlander, Frank White, Bobby Witt. That's the first Witt that I think I've seen. Felix Hernandez, Buddy Bell, Tony Fernandez, pulled his auto last time. Tino Martinez, Ryan Zimmerman, Glenn Davis, Darryl Strawberry, Ron Darling, Chris Medlin, Will Clark. There's Barry Larkin, Matt Cain, and that's a zip code parallel, approximately 1 per box. Nice hit for the Giants. AJ, first hit for the Giants spot. Next up, homegrown heroes. Jim Palmer going to the Orioles. Hit number 4 for Vinny. He's going to pull into a tie with Jeremy for the lead. And state foil Rusty Greer going to the Texas Rangers. That's going to make it a 3-way tie. Vinny, Jeremy, and Vinny. City Hall, Dale Murphy. Mike Hargrove, Troy Tulowitzki, Luis Gonzalez, Fred McGriff, and Mark Lemke. So we'll get Texas on the board. Baltimore. And San Francisco with their first hit. And we are whittling away at that team list. Getting everybody hits here. Texas hit 4. Giants hit number 1. And Orioles hit number 4. Yeah, you do it in a fun way though, Diego. You don't do it in a toxic way. There's Tino Martinez, Rick Aguilera, Wade Boggs, Willie Horton, Ryan Sandberg, Kurt Schilling, Kent Herbeck. Sorry, I was trying to cheat ahead. Cole Hamels, John Kruk, Alex Gordon, Steven Strasburg, and Mike Schmidt. I thought that might have been a short print. Dan Petrie, Mike Greenwell, Mike Boddicker, Shelby Miller, rookie card, Adam Jones, St. Louis, state foil, Willie McGee. Got Vince and Willie. Nice hit for the Cardinals. Defining moments, Derek Jeter, Bo Jackson, Albert Pujols, Paul Konerko, Bob Horner, and Harold Baines. We'll get Willie sleeved up here. And let's get St. Louis on the board with hit number 2. All right. Ian Kinsler, Pat Burrell, Frank Thomas, Joe Carter, A-Rod, Seattle version, Tim Lincecum, Rick Dempsey, Mark Grace, Jason Varitek, Matt Cain, Mickey Tettleton, Jack Clark. I don't think I've seen very many Jack Clarks in this case. Tim Salmon. Roger Clemens. See some gold coming up here. Max Scherzer. Tom Bernansky. Oscar Gamble. And first hit for the Braves. Gold. City Hall. Dale Murphy. Very nice. All right, rivalry gold. Dave Kingman, Mets versus Yankees. Houston Street, Jim Sundberg, David Wright, Hyunjin Ryu, and Mike Mussina. I get it, Diego. Wish everybody well, just not as well as you. I don't blame you. There's a lot at stake this month. All right, let's get Atlanta on the board. And look at this. We're not even through our third box, and we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4 teams with no hits. All right. Thought maybe we had a sport disc in here. Yeah, we do. All right, sport disc. Dave Kingman. New York, and that's the Mets version. Pete Rose. John Franco. Joe Charbonneau. Denny McClain. Jim Abbott. Ron Say. Nomar. Cal Ripken Jr. Gary Gaetti. Tony La Russa. Evan Longoria, Chase Utley, Andre Thornton. All right, something big has to be coming here soon. Dylan Bundy. That's not it. Rookie card, though, for the O's. Ben Sheets. Rivalry. Now that is cool. Yogi Berra, New York and New York. Take a look at the back of this one. He played with the Mets for 4 games in 1965. That is a cool card, though. That's going to be a fun random. Yankees versus Mets. And how about this next one? Nicknames. The Millville Meteor. Mike Trout going to the Angels. That's not a hit, but that is an awesome, awesome insert. Jeff Smith. Congrats on that card. We have not been seeing a whole lot of nicknames cards in this half case yet. Joe Carter. Thought that might have been gold, but I guess not. That's a curtain call. Here's Larry Boa. I know that Millville Meteor is awesome, isn't it, Diego? Fergie Jenkins, Carlton Fisk, Edwin Encarnacion, and Juan Pierre. See black in this one. Yasiel Puig, rookie card. Pat Tabler, Ozzie Smith, Yadier Molina, Jack Morris, Kerry Wood, Fred Lynn, Pedro Martinez, Garrett Cole, rookie card. Skip Schumacher, Andres Galarraga, Ken Griffey Jr., Jordan Zimmerman, Bernie Williams, Sean Dunston, Kevin Mitchell. We've had some fun hits, Travis. We've got let's see, a handful of hits for you, 2 for your dad. And we have an auto coming. We're going to work from the back, though, to build the suspense. Goose Gossage, Andy Pettit, Lance Berkman, Kevin Youkilis. The double flap helmets, that's to keep them humble, Diego. To remind them they're not that cool yet. Clayton Kershaw, Black, Nice. Defining moments. The Hawk soars. Andre Dawson going to the Cubs. Nice hit, Chicago. Gold. Matt Harvey defining moments. One-man show. Going to the Mets. And our auto, Gary Templeton going to the Padres. It's Kevin Mitchell. There you go. That's our second Templeton out of this case. Pulled a Templeton auto in the last half case. And Diego, I kind of feel like you called that one. Didn't you say something about San Diego? There you go, Jeff Smith. So let's get San Diego on the board with their first hit, along with the New York Mets, hit number 3, and the Chicago Cubs, hit number 3. There's Matt Harvey gold. And Andre Dawson. Black variation. It doesn't matter. You said you were surprised. You still said San Diego. You called it. All right, Mike Scott, Andre Dawson, Jim Palmer, Ben McDonald, Andy Van Slyke, Roberto Alomar, Jim Rice, Tony Pena, Elvis Andrus, Alan Trammell, Tom Seaver, Carlos Gonzalez. A nicknames card coming. There's A-Rod, Yankees version. Dave Stewart. Jose Bautista going to the Blue Jays. Terry Pendleton, Bill Buckner, another Rocket, Roger Clemens going to the Red Sox, this time base. Ryan Sandberg, curtain call for the Cubs. Todd Helton, Gary Sheffield, Mike Trout, Justin Morneau, and Dickie Thon. All right, one more pack, and then I'm going to have to organize just a little bit. All right, going to the Diamondbacks. Randy Johnson. There we go, Arizona. Jerome Walton, Juan Samuel, Vince Coleman, Paul O'Neill, Bucky Dent, Oral Hershiser, Billy Butler. We have an auto in this pack. Lou Brock, Nolan Ryan, Zach Wheeler, rookie card, Reggie Jackson, Roy Halladay, Sean Green, Pablo Sandoval. Zip code going to the Orioles, Mickey Tettleton. And working from the back here, David Freese, curtain call, Wally Joyner, Jose Bautista, Willie McGee, Bryce Harper, Ben Zobrist. That's that Mickey Tettleton. And our autograph, Bobby Thigpen going to the White Sox. Nice hit for Chicago. There you go, White Sox. That is Dave Watson. And with that hit, Dave's going to pull into a tie for the lead And we also had a curtain call gold, Derek Jeter. So 3 hits in this pack. Mickey Tettleton, zip code, going to Baltimore. And actually, Vinny's going to pull away there with hit number 5. There's Derek Jeter, gold. And our Bobby Thigpen auto. It's kind of a cool looking auto. I think we're going to put Thigpen up front here. We're going to stack these 2 boxes so we can get this hit rack in view. There we go. All right, so we had Thigpen. Let's see, there's Baltimore, hit number 5. Chicago White Sox, hit number 4. And New York Yankees with hit number 1. We are down to 2 spots with no hits. I would love to do personal boxes of this. Shipping might be a little bit expensive, but I'm up for it. All right, box number 4. And excuse me just one second. I'm going to holler at my wife or kids and see if one of them will bring me a Gatorade. All right. Sorry about that. Here we go with pack number 1 from box 4. Paul Molitor, Mike Krukow, Chipper Jones, Andrew McCutchen, Willie Wilson, Robin Yount. Thanks, buddy. Hey, Hunter, will you close the door, please? Thanks. All right. Oh, give me 1 second here. I need to move some of this base out of the way again. All right, let me get some of these base out of the way, and then I'll get to a couple of those things. Yeah, anybody that's new, Travis is always taking hit point donations. For some reason, anytime I try to transfer them, though, the Excel spreadsheet won't save. I'm not sure why. So, shipping for these. All right, so I'm just going to grab a pack from our last break. So, like, for example, this is the Nationals from our last break. I haven't put it in between cardboard yet, but I will. So, that actually only has 1 card in a top loader and then a handful of them in sleeves. And so this right here is probably going to weigh roughly 4 to 5 ounces to ship. So just for this one team, which would be either 261 or 277, depending on if it's 4 or 5 ounces. So what we're going to do is at the end of the at the end of this case, once I get everything sorted and everything, I'm going to let everybody know what the weight is of their packages, and then people can decide if they want every card, if they want only the hits, if they want just 1 base card of each player, or how they want to do that, because I'll ship whatever anybody wants, and anything that's not shipped will go to local Boys and Girls Club or a local card shop that I know gives cards out to kids. So one of those 2 methods. But anyways, I'll ship anything you guys want though that you have pulled out of here. Here's Jorge Posada, Eric Hosmer, Dale Murphy, Tim Salmon, Roger Clemens, Max Scherzer. Going to Texas, Nolan Ryan, Sport Discs. That's nice of you, Patrick. Max Scherzer, Tom Bernansky, Oscar Gamble, Gary Gaetti, Joe Mauer, Homegrown Heroes. That's a cool one for the Twins. Nicknames: Dr. K, Doc Gooden, going to the New York Mets. That's a cool nicknames card. Luis Gonzalez, curtain call. It's fine, Travis. There's like seriously, I have probably 80,000, 100,000 cards that I can take to donate to kids right now. So don't feel like you're depriving anybody if you take all of your cards. I just wanted to make sure that everybody had an option and knew where the cards were going. They won't go into my PC because I don't want to have even more cards to store. So I just wanted everybody to know if they wanted to save money that's where they would be going. So yeah, no pressure at all though. There are plenty of free cards out there for kids. Goose Gossage, Todd Helton, Gary Sheffield, Mike Trout, and Justin Morneau. There's one local card shop. It's called RBI Crew 7. It's in Florissant, Missouri. My son and I went in there. We've been in there 100 times probably, but we went in there one time and bought a few packs and stuff, and he ended up leaving with a 5-row monster storage box full of baseball, football, basketball, and hockey cards. What I've actually thought about doing, since I took all the cards that I was selling and threw them in the hit boxes, is I've thought about setting up at card shows, maybe selling supplies, and then having free packs of cards for kids to give away during the card shows. So I don't know. That's one option. I enjoy setting up at card shows. I just don't really enjoy haggling with people over prices and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's something to consider. I know Patrick and I have talked about possibly coming up with some sort of like a kids club or something to promote the hobby in the St. Louis area among kids, because the hobby is really strong in this area. Ryan Howard, Ichiro, Joe Mauer, Ernie Banks, Lee Mazzilli, Craig Biggio, Steve Avery, Tony La Russa, Evan Longoria. I see black in here. That would be awesome if that was an auto. I'm not sure it is, though. Chase Utley, Andre Thornton, Dylan Bundy, rookie card. Ben Sheets, Jeff Bagwell, Ozzie Guillen, Tim Lincecum. And that is a zip code insert going to the Giants. And nice one, black. Curtain call, Cal Ripken Jr. going to the Orioles. So Vinny's going to pull away 2 hits ahead of everybody else with that one. And another very cool Ontario foil with the maple leaf. This is going to Toronto. Vinny, hit number 2 for the Blue Jays. James Shields, Dickie Thon, Eric Davis, Robin Ventura, Frank Viola, and Vinny Castilla. Yeah, Travis, I think for now, if you would just hold off on it, and then if we do get something going to where we have somewhere to give the cards away, and I mean, I know the Boys and Girls Clubs will take them, and the local shop, I'm pretty confident that if they have room, they'll take them to give away to kids. But until I figure out for sure how we can best get those distributed, it's probably best if I don't receive any shipments of them just now. I know, Diego. I hate to rub it in, dude. We have like 8 card shops in the St. Louis area. About I've only been to about half of them, and so far, one's okay, one I'm not crazy about, and two are very good. So, um, we're definitely hobby rich here in the St. Louis area. All right, we are very very fortunate. We also have like two flea markets within 10 miles of us, um, where guys set up and sell cards. Here's Matt Kemp, Sport Discs for the Dodgers. Teddy Higuera, Jerome Walton, Juan Samuel, Vince Coleman, Paul O'Neill, Bucky Dent, Oral Hershiser, Billy Butler, Tino Martinez, Garrett Cole rookie card to the Pirates, Skip Schumacher, Andres Galarraga, there's Ken Griffey Jr., Jordan Zimmerman, Bernie Williams, Sean Dunston. Nicknames: Oral Hershiser, Bulldog. That is a cool one. Let's see if I can get that to show up a little better. I'm going to have to do something about the lighting, I think. I originally thought I needed to buy a new camera, like a higher quality camera. I think it's probably the lighting in here that's affecting the quality of the picture. It's a nice insert for the Dodgers. Here's curtain call, Reggie Jackson going to New York, Yankees. Mike Mussina, Larry Boa, Fergie Jenkins, Carlton Fisk, and Edwin Encarnacion. Yep, Galarraga's headed your way. Here's Rick Aguilera, Wade Boggs, Willie Horton, Ryan Sandberg, Kurt Schilling, Kent Herbeck, Cole Hamels, John Kruk, Kevin Mitchell, Alan Trammell, Tom Seaver, Carlos Gonzalez, A-Rod, Dave Stewart, Terry Pendleton, Bill Buckner. That one looks different. I guess not. And going to the Cardinals, Tony La Russa calling the shots, gold. Going to the Blue Jays, Jesse Barfield. I guess, what is Ontario? Is that a territory? They don't call them. I think it's not states. Is that? I think Ontario is a territory. Oh, nice one. Rivalry. Wade Boggs, New York Yankees versus Boston Red Sox versus New York Yankees, gold. And we pulled one earlier, but it wasn't a gold. Juan Pierre, Mike Hargrove, Troy Tulowitzki, Luis Gonzalez, and Fred McGriff. So, Toronto and St. Louis. There's Jesse Barfield. And Tony La Russa. All right. Let's get Toronto and St. Louis on the board. Toronto hit number 3, all of them the territory flag variations. And St. Louis hit number 3. All right. We have quite a few randoms. Not sure how many are hits. The Yankees, man, they I guess you have the Yankees. You only have one hit, and we have several. Yankees are, let's see, one. That Yogi Berra is awesome, but it doesn't count as a hit. Two, three, three more possible hits for the Yankees. Ian Kinsler, Pat Burrell, Frank Thomas, Joe Carter, A-Rod, Tim Lincecum, Rick Dempsey, Mark Grace, Chase Headley, David Ortiz, Harold Reynolds, Brandon Phillips, Rick Monday, Mariano Rivera, Brooks Robinson, Evan Gattis, rookie card. There's another random. New York, Dwight Gooden. And here's a nice one. State foil, George Brett. Nice hit, Kansas City. That's AJ. Hit number 3 for the Royals. Juan Samuel, City Hall. Mark Lemke, Matt Moore, Jay Buhner, Mark Sepchinski, and Joe Girardi. Yeah, you did pretty well with the Yankees last week, Diego. There you go, Kansas City. All right. A box and a half plus 1 pack left. We're already almost at the 2-hour point, so I really don't either. I know it bugs a lot of people. It doesn't bother me on this, and it honestly doesn't bother me on most products. The lack of logos. Usually their patches have the logos on them anyway, so here's Pete Rose, John Franco, Joe Charbonneau, Denny McClain, Jim Abbott, Ron Say, Jason Varitek going to the Red Sox. It's a cool one. Sport Disc. There's Drupal Cabrera, Dusty Baker, Rob Dibble, Johnny Ray, Chris Perez, David Murphy, Ruben Sierra, Lou Brock, Nolan Ryan. Whoa, that snuck up on me. Steve Avery, Hometown Signatures, Atlanta Braves. Very nice auto. Kind of the unsung hero of the Atlanta Braves. I really like that signature. Steve Avery going to the Braves. There you go, Travis. And that is a very cool signature. I do like that. Yeah, Travis, I'm looking forward to doing Prism. These $10 Tuesday breaks, the cool thing about them, they are going to be very long, especially for guys that live on the East Coast like Diego. He's an hour ahead of us, so right now it's 10 o'clock for him. Let's get that Braves hit on the board so I don't forget. They are going to be long breaks, but these are breaks where we don't have to be in any kind of a hurry at all. We can just kind of take our time, enjoy it, and enjoy the community part of it. That's the important part. Of course, the cards are, but the community interaction is one of the things that's really going to make these $10 Tuesday breaks successful. Here's Derek Jeter Gold going to the Yankees. Curtain call. Andres Galarraga, City Hall, going to the Expos. That'll be the national spot. Kevin Gausman, Baltimore. Yeah, that's right, Travis. I saw it was on Netflix, right? Kevin Gausman, rookie. Kevin Seitzer, Gene Segura, Giancarlo Stanton, and Jason Hayward. So, interesting story. I was actually, there's another guy who was wrongfully accused of murder named Ryan Ferguson. And I actually went and toured the crime scene with his dad several times, and went and sat and met with him at the prison before he was finally exonerated. And he just won a very nice settlement against the state of Missouri. I know the system usually gets it right, but sometimes they don't. When they don't, very hard to overturn things. Yeah, that was a national case that had been on Dateline and stuff. And the Stephen Avery one, I watched some of that, but I got to a point where I was like, I kind of felt like I didn't believe him on the second case, so I stopped watching it. Here's Nomar, Cal Ripken Jr., Frank Robinson. There's Will Myers. Haven't seen him in a while. Will Myers rookie card going to the Rays. Bill Buckner, Jack McDowell, John Tudor, Mickey Lolich, Keith Moreland, Zach Wheeler rookie card. Where are you at in Wisconsin? Reggie Jackson, Roy Halladay, Sean Green, Pablo Sandoval, Alex Gordon, Steven Strasburg, Mike Schmidt. There's Gary Templeton, state foil for the Padres. Oh, that's cool, Travis. I actually lived in Green Bay for about 10 months. There's Sean Green, curtain call. Giovanni Gallardo, Davey Lopes, Miguel Cabrera, Garrett Jones, and Jake Peavy. So we've got San Diego with hit number 2, Jeff Smith. Oh, drop your card there. There you go, Padres. I moved up there, Travis, in 2012, and I got a job promotion up there, and then I got another promotion and ended up back in Missouri. There's Jose Rijo, Justin Verlander, Frank White, Bobby Witt, Felix Hernandez, Buddy Bell, Dennis Eckersley, Tony Gwynn, Dan Petrie, Mike Greenwell, Mike Boddicker, Shelby Miller, rookie card, Adam Jones, Jason Varitek, Matt Cain, Mickey Tettleton, Jack Clark, Jim Sundberg for the Rangers. It's going to be hit number 5 for the Rangers, gold. Shocker at Shea, Mookie Wilson, defining moments, going to the Mets. Tom Browning. Ooh, Jeff Smith. Yeah, Jeff Smith has the Mets. He's a Red Sox fan. I don't know. Hopefully that Mookie survives. Tom Browning, Clayton Kershaw, Kevin Youkilis, Lance Berkman, and Andy Pettitte. We're not going to make Jim Sundberg our old school Henry Owens. I'd be broke if I was randoming $20 every time we hit a Sundberg. There's Jose Altuve, Greg Gagne, John Jay, Adam Wainwright, Yasiel Puig, rookie card. Our 4th or 5th Puig rookie, I think. Pat Tabler, Ozzie Smith, Yadier Molina, Dwayne Murphy, Buster Posey. I think that's the first time we've seen Posey tonight. You know what? I did not go to any card shops. I was basically there and I worked, and my wife and kid went out and did some fun stuff, but I was pretty much working all the time while I was there. I rarely went out. I did like a couple tours of Lambeau Field and the Packers Hall of Fame. Buster Posey, Tony Fernandez, Tino Martinez, Ryan Zimmerman, Glenn Davis, Darryl Strawberry, Ron Darling. Oh, nice one. Hometown signatures, Baltimore, Mike Mussina. Orioles, man. Vinny pulling away even further. That Paul Molitor was nice. And of course the Rick Monday was awesome. Harold Baines was awesome. And we had the Browning 1 of 1. But this Mussina ranks pretty high up there, I think. Kind of on the cusp of being a Hall of Famer. Let's get Baltimore on the board. Yeah, I was actually glad to leave, Travis. I was working so much I didn't enjoy it while I was there. Jeff Conine, State Foil, going to the Marlins. John Franco, City Hall to the Mets. Reggie Jackson, Dwight Gooden, Steve Finley, Rusty Greer, and Jeff Montgomery. So another hit for the Marlins, and it's going to be hit number 2 for Vinny in the Atlanta-Miami spot. Vinny is just cleaning up with these hits. Vinny and Jeff both are really piling on the hits in this break. Yeah, thanks, Travis, man. I'm really enjoying doing these breaks. I appreciate everybody's support. This has been an amazing last few months. Jack Morris, Kerry Wood, Fred Lynn, Mike Scott, Andre Dawson, Jim Palmer, Chris Medlin, Will Clark. Might have an auto coming. Barry Larkin, Gorman Thomas, Lance Parrish. Oh, maybe not. Bob Renly, Albert Pujols, Sport Discs, going to the Angels. Yeah, I think that when you take away Taco Tuesdays, Tuesdays really are the worst day of the week. So, perfect day to do something like this. Jesse Barfield, whoa. George Brett, Gary Templeton, and I think we have an auto coming up, so let's work from the back. Mark Grace, Wally Joyner, Jose Bautista, Willie McGee, Bryce Harper, and that's that Gary Templeton. Let's play 2, Defining Moments, Ernie Banks. Calling the shots, Tony La Russa, Cardinals. And our auto is not an auto. They tricked us. Kurt Schilling. Oh, that's a short print. Okay. That makes sense. So Kurt Schilling, number 274. They had that turned around like it was an auto. That's going to the Red Sox. Dave Watson. There you go, Boston. Looks like about 1 short print per box. And guys, speaking of hits and monthly standings, Panini XR. Sorry, I have to throw a football plug in here, but Panini XR is going to have 150 hits per case. And that's not a high-end product, so the spots are relatively affordable. But that should be a lot of fun and a lot of hits. And we're doing 2 cases of it, so total of 300 hits across 2 days. Ben McDonald, Andy Van Slyke, half price wings. Yeah, but B-Dubs already charges twice what they should for wings. I'm just kidding. Wings actually sound amazing right now. Andy Van Slyke, Roberto Alomar, Jim Rice, Tony Pena, Elvis Andrews, Dan Gladden, Hunter Pence, Dave Steeb, Jeff Conine, Bill Madlock, Tommy Lasorda, Bobby Thigpen, Mark Mulder, Gio Gonzalez, Lenny Dykstra. There's rivalries, Lee Smith, Cubs Cardinals, Bill Madlock, State Foil, going to the Pirates. That's another hit for Vinny. Ricky Henderson, curtain call. Ben Zobrist, Bo Jackson, Albert Pujols, Paul Konerko, and Bob Horner. So got a hit for the Pirates. Diego, I got to tell you, man, I'm not going to call this breaker out by name, but there's one that I've tried to watch, and I've tried to watch him several times, and I'm like tearing my hair out by the end of it because he's like watching sports games, and a lot of times it's not even the sport that he's breaking, and he's like commenting on the game and stuff like that, and like most of his focus seems to be with what's on TV instead of on his community and on the cards. So I'll try to keep the football to a minimum, I suppose. I am excited about the season, though. It should be a lot of fun. Here's Ron Gant, Johnny Damon, Fernando Valenzuela, Jerks and Profar, rookie card, David Price, Matt Kemp, Dustin Pedroia. You know what, Patrick? Is the Cardinals game, is it going to be late tonight? I might actually be up for some wings. Gary Pettis, Bob Gibson, Manny Machado, rookie card, Mookie Wilson. Oh, I know Diego. Mike Zunino, rookie card, Greg Maddux, Randy Johnson, Joey Votto, Jody Davis, and we have a hometown signatures coming up. So we're going to move it backwards. There's Harold Baines, Houston Street, Jim Sundberg, David Wright, Hyunjin Ryu, rookie card going to the Dodgers. There's the Jody Davis. Ichiro, defining moments. Ichiro, a hero. Going to the Mariners. Gold, Bulldog. Oral Hershiser going to the Dodgers. And our auto hometown signatures. Jeff Conine. Jeff Conine going to the Marlins. Vinny, nice hit. I like these autos too. They are like pen signed instead of Sharpie signed, so they're nice and narrow and clean. Vinny's tearing it up here. There you go, Vinny. So let's put one on the board for Vinny in that spot. And one for the Dodgers, Jeremy Duncan. And then the Machado was not a hit, just rookie card. Only a Manny Machado rookie is all. Top of the first. Well, I'm taking tomorrow off, so I'm definitely not opposed to that. I could do some wings. I haven't been feeling too hot here lately, and when I'm not feeling hot, I crave a pitcher of beer and hot wings a whole lot. And it's funny because I don't drink anymore. I can't because of my medicine. So hot wings. Maybe I'll just double up on the hot wings. Yeah, Vinny's gonna be able to just, if he keeps it up and he wins the $500 in break bucks, he's gonna be able to just buy a break. I used to, Travis. I just even before the medicine, like I just got to a point where like 2 or 3 beers and I'd have a hangover, and I couldn't shake it. It would like stick with me for a while, so I just kind of got over it a little bit, I guess. All right. Here we go, last box. Good luck, everyone. Nomar. And behind Nomar is going to be Ripken. Ha. Frank Robinson. There's another Will Myers rookie card. Bill Buckner, Jack McDowell, John Tudor, Jason Varitek, Matt Cain, Mickey Tettleton, Jack Clark, Tim Salmon, Roger Clemens, Max Scherzer. We have an auto coming. Tom Bernansky, Oscar Gamble, and we'll do that. Mark Sepchinski, Joe Girardi, Kevin Gausman, rookie, Kevin Seitzer, Gene Segura, Oscar Gamble, Homegrown Heroes Gold, Bernie Williams, going to the Yankees. The Beast, Michael Morse, nicknames Gold, going to Seattle. That's a cool one. Michael Morse, I was reading, might actually be done for his career after the collision with Jeff Samardzija during the Bryce Harper brawl. And here's our auto, Willie Wilson, going to the Royals. Very nice. AJ, nice hit. Willie Wilson, one of the more popular Royals. There we go. There you go, Kansas City. Willie Wilson has to go in front of Conine. So we got Kansas City. Hit number 4, Seattle. Hit number 1, we're down to 1 hitless spot. And New York Yankees with another hit. And second Wilson hit, I'm not sure. Double check here. Oh yeah, that is the second Wilson hit. We had a Black City Hall, Willie Wilson. There you go, Yanks. All right. Mickey Lolich, Keith Moreland, Jose Rijo, Justin Verlander, Frank White, Bobby Witt, Felix Hernandez, Buddy Bell, Dennis Eckersley, Gary Gaetti, Tony La Russa, Evan Longoria, Chase Utley, Andre Thornton, Dylan Bundy rookie card, Will Clark, Sport Discs, Rivalry, Doc Gooden, New York, New York. We might not have to random that. That might be one of each, or one for each team. Nicknames, Rhino. Oh, Diego. There's your dude, Rhino. Going to the Cubs. Kirk Gibson, Curtain Call. Giancarlo Stanton, Jason Hayward, Giovanni Gallardo, Davey Lopes, and Miguel Cabrera. Tony Gwynn, Paul Molitor, Mike Krukow, Chipper Jones, Andrew McCutcheon, Willie Wilson, Robin Yount, Ben Sheets, Jeff Bagwell, Ozzie Guillen. Oh, started to put that in the wrong stack. Dwayne Murphy, Buster Posey, Tony Fernandez, Tino Martinez, Ryan Zimmerman, Dustin Pedroia, zip code 02215, going to the Boston Red Sox. Nice hit, Dave Watson. And very nice, Vinny Black, Homegrown Heroes, Stan Musial. That is awesome. You can tell I'm a biased Cardinals fan when I completely stop the break to admire the Stan Musial and have to sleeve and top load it. Nice hit, Vinny. Paul O'Neill, Yankee state foil. Dale Murphy, City Hall. Garrett Jones, Jake Peavy, Tom Browning, Clayton Kershaw, and Kevin Youkilis. Nice hit there. For the Yankees, one for the Red Sox, and one for the Cardinals. Let's see. There we go. St. Louis, New York Yankees, and Boston Red Sox. Yeah, sure, Vinny. That's very cool of you. Thank you. Sure, Diego will love that card. Nice to see pleasant interaction between community members. Honestly, I don't want to dwell on this or anything, but the reason that there was a person removed from the group this last week was because as I was announcing that AJ was sharing his winnings with Vinny in the no shutout is when the person started complaining again. So he didn't complain a ton. It just was enough that we didn't need it. So sorry that I had to post about that, and I really probably shouldn't even brought it up again. We'll just let it go. Jorge Posada, Eric Hosmer, Dale Murphy, Ryan Howard, Ichiro, Joe Mauer, Ernie Banks, Lee Mazzilli, Glenn Davis, Darryl Strawberry. We have an auto coming. Ron Darling, Chris Medlin, Will Clark, Barry Larkin, Gorman Thomas, Lance Parrish. We'll work from the back here. Lance Berkman. Andy Pettit. Goose Gossage. Todd Helton. Gary Sheffield. Ichiro Defining Moments. And our auto... Oh, I'm sorry. We have a State Foil, Bucky Dent, going to the Yankees. And now our auto, Lee Mazzilli, going to the New York Mets. There you go, Mets. Jeff Smith, hit number 4 in the Mets spot. There you go, Lee Mazzilli. So we've got the Mets and the Yankees with hits in that pack. And we really need to get a hit for the Colorado-Tampa Bay spot. Four there, and 4 there. There are a lot of players. Baseball, one thing that's always kind of amazed me about baseball, and just, I guess, sports in general, but is how quickly guys can be forgotten. So, you know, like, well, take Rick Dempsey, for instance. There were people that, like, Rick Dempsey was probably a hero to some people. And guys like him, like, it's just, once they're gone, their stats go in the record books and stuff like that, but a lot of times it kind of feels like players get forgotten. So that's one of the things I really love about this set. There's a very cool Cargo Colorado Rockies card, or a sport disc. Berkman State Foil. I like Berkman. He was a fun guy to have on the Cardinals for a nice little run. Craig Biggio, Steve Avery, Jose Altuve, Greg Gagne, John Jay, Adam Wainwright, Yasiel Puig, rookie card, Bob Brenly, Jesse Barfield, George Brett, Gary Templeton, Dave Stieb, Jeff Conine, Bill Madlock, yeah, Diego, I like that too. Tommy Lasorda, Bobby Thigpen, Joe Carter Gold, curtain call, going to the Blue Jays. They've been a sneaky team in this break. That's their 4th hit. Nolan Ryan, curtain call. Mike Trout. I haven't seen many Trouts tonight. Justin Morneau, Dickie Thon, Eric Davis, and Robin Ventura. Yeah, that's one thing that I'm kind of excited about with the Absolute break this weekend. I think I posted a picture of Steve Tasker, like a Steve Tasker auto, but they have unsung heroes in the Absolute set, and they have guys like Steve Tasker, Bill Bates. I mean, Tasker is well known as pretty much one of the greatest special teams players of all time, but Bill Bates was right there with him, and he's got like no love from the hobby, so I'm glad to see him included in the Unsung Heroes set in Absolute. Here, Joe Carter is going to Toronto. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. Whoops. I'm a big fan of the unappreciated guys like Morton Anderson. I was super, super happy when he got elected into the Hall of Fame. Pat Tabler, Ozzie Smith, Yadier Molina, Jack Morris, Kerry Wood, Fred Lynn, Mike Scott, Andre Dawson, Mark Mulder, Gio Gonzalez, Lenny Dykstra, Gary Pettis, Bob Gibson, Manny Machado, rookie card, Mookie Wilson, Mike Zunino, Homegrown Heroes, Mike Schmidt. Nice insert for the Phillies. There's State Foil, Oral Hershiser going to the Dodgers. City Hall, Jim Rice. Frank Viola, Vinny Castilla, Reggie Jackson, Dwight Gooden, and Steve Finley. And I did want to mention, just so everybody's aware, I've seen on a lot of card Facebook pages and stuff that they're talking about the price of shipping going up. That is true with the provision. Shipping is going up if you go to the post office, but if you use PayPal, oh man, I'd love to see McGriff in the Hall of Fame. If you use PayPal, eBay, Stamps.com, any internet service that has worked out a shipping deal with the post office or with the U.S. Postal Service, then you're going to pay the same rates as you're paying now. I just shipped out a bunch of stuff from the high-tech break. I purchased it last night, shipped it out this morning because the post office was closed yesterday. Everything's the same price if you order, like if you're shipping through PayPal. Here's Rick Aguilera, Wade Boggs, Willie Horton, Ryan Sandberg, Kurt Schilling, Kent Herbeck, Dusty Baker, Rob Dibble, Johnny Ray, Chris Perez, David Murphy, Ruben Sierra, Lou Brock, Nolan Ryan, David Freese, zip code 63102. Going to the Cardinals, Hyunjin Ryu, sport discs from his rookie year, going to the Dodgers. Looks like we might have an auto that's in landscape mode, so just in case, let's do this. Joe Carter, curtain call. Carlton Fisk, Edwin Encarnacion, Juan Pierre, Mike Hargrove, Troy Tulowitzki. There's our David Freese. Joe Girardi calling the shots, New York Mets. And Mookie Wilson, City Hall, going to the Mets. Nice hit, New York Mets. Jeff Smith. I like that one a lot. That is a very cool. Alright. I'm going to have to open up some more top loaders here, so let me get these hits put on the board, and then I'll get Mookie put in a top loader. That is a nice hit. Yeah, Mookie Wilson, man, he's a solid player. His son was Preston Wilson, right? I think maybe he got booed by the Cardinals fans or something when he came to watch Preston play, if I remember right. Cardinals hated the Mets in the mid-'80s. Mid to late 80s. That is a nice card, though. Mookie Wilson, City Hall autograph, going to the Mets. You know what? Let's do this. Let's see if all those are going to show up. Probably get a little glare, but we'll be all right. All right, we're down to 5 packs. Five packs to go, half a box. Good luck, everybody. Cole Hamels, John Kruk, Ian Kinsler, Pat Burrell. I'm pretty sure Preston was Mookie Wilson's son. Pretty sure that they said that, and they were interviewing Mookie during a game once Preston came over to the Cardinals. Frank Thomas, Joe Carter, A-Rod, Tim Lincecum, Rick Dempsey, Zach Wheeler, rookie card, Reggie Jackson, Oakland version, Roy Halladay, Sean Green, Pablo Sandoval, Alex Gordon, Steven Strasburg, Mike Schmidt, Rick Aguilera, State Foil, going to the Twins. That is going to be hit number 2 for Alex in the twin spot. Yu Darvish, defining moments. Darvish delivers, going to the Rangers. Luis Gonzalez, Fred McGriff, Mark Lemke, Matt Moore, and Jay Buhner. Yeah, I like that, Jeff. I like that Mookie auto. I wasn't sure how you'd feel about it. Nice hit for the Twins. If you look at Rick Aguilera, so he's got like a full beard here. If you look at his cards from like the year before he grew out the full beard, he looks nothing at all like an athlete. And then he grew the beard and he just looked like, I don't know, I guess a real man of the 80s. All right. Jim Palmer, Ben McDonald, Andy Van Slyke, Roberto Alomar, Jim Rice, Tony Pena, Greg Maddux, Randy Johnson, Joey Votto, Jody Davis. Looks like we have an autograph coming. Josh Reddick, Ellis Burks, Pedro Martinez, Garrett Cole rookie card, Skip Schumacher, and we're going to work from the back here. Rusty Greer, Jeff Montgomery, Mark Grace, Wally Joyner, Jose Bautista. There's our Skip. Now I see a black card here, and that is the Penguin Ron Cey black variation going to the Cubs. Very nice. That's a cool hit, Vinny. Gold, City Hall, Willie Wilson. Going to the Royals. Third Willie Wilson hit. This is a short print. Andre Dawson for the Montreal Expos. That'll be going to the Nationals. Short print number 300. Well, that's not coming in very well. There it is. Nice one for the Nationals. It's a cool hit, Patrick. And our auto, Gary Pettis, going to the Angels. There you go, Angels. Diego, did you call that one too? I saw somebody commented something about Gary Pettis earlier. Jeff Smith, another hit. Jeff and Vinny are dominating this break. Still a lot of cool cards pulled tonight. I really, really like this Andre Dawson short print. That's very cool. I became an Andre Dawson fan when he was with the Cubs, but I like basically any Andre Dawson card. Alright, so we have the Royals, Cubs, Angels, and Expos in the National spot. Let's get you guys on the board. Here's Royals, hit number 5. Cubs, hit number 4. Nationals, hit number 2. And Angels, hit number 3. Oh, okay. Yeah, they've got California, Anaheim, and LA. They don't, I mean, it's based on, I guess, when they played for the teams. Just like they have the Florida Marlins and Miami Marlins. All right. Elvis Andrus. Dan Gladden. Hunter Pence. Ron Gant. Johnny Damon. Fernando Valenzuela. Jurickson Profar rookie card. David Price. Matt Kemp. Andres Galarraga. David Wright going to the Mets. Hopefully he's able to come back. Griffey. Jordan Zimmerman. Bernie Williams. Sean Dunston. Kevin Mitchell. Alan Trammell. Nicknames, the Flying Hawaiian, Shane Victorino going to the Red Sox. That's a fun card. Nice insert for Dave. David Freese. Curtain call going to the Cardinals. Willie McGee. Bryce Harper. Ben Zobrist. Bo Jackson. And Albert Pujols. All right, we are down to 2 packs, and then we have some randoms. And we need a hit for the Colorado-Tampa Bay spot. Dustin Pedroia, David Freese, Derek Jeter, Ricky Henderson, David Eckstein, Cleon Jones, Matt Williams, Matt Harvey, Tom Seaver, Carlos Gonzalez, A-Rod, Yankees version, Dave Stewart, Terry Pendleton. Huh. I don't know what that spot is there. It's actually on the card. Anyway, Terry Pendleton, Bill Buckner, Chase Headley, David Ortiz, Gold calling the shots, Joe Torre going to the Yankees. Billy Butler, State Foil, going to the Royals. Royals have had a nice break. That's going to be hit number 6. Oh, this one's nice. Defining Moments, Kingdom Craziness, Ken Griffey Jr. Going to Seattle. Vinny, nice one. Game 5 of the 95 Division Series, bottom of the 11th, down by 1, 5-4. Griffey follows up his homer in the 8th with a single, putting him in at first and third. Then magic. Edgar Martinez doubles down the line, Junior tearing around the bags and sliding in ahead of the throw. Pandemonium. That's cool. That's a cool card. Paul Konerko, Bob Horner, Harold Baines, Houston Street, and Jim Sundberg. 2 hits there, one for the Royals. Royals are 1 hit away from taking a share of the lead. And Yankees. Hit number 5 for the Yankees. Our Group Breaks League leaderboard is going to look interesting tomorrow. Here we go, last pack. Good luck, everybody. Might be an auto in this one. I can't remember if we've done 3 this box or not. Teddy Higuera, Jerome Walton, Juan Samuel, Vince Coleman. Come on, Colorado, Tampa Bay. Paul O'Neill, Bucky Dent, Oral Hershiser, Billy Butler, Tino Martinez, Harold Reynolds, Brandon Phillips, Rick Monday, Mariano Rivera, Brooks Robinson, Evan Gattis, rookie, Asdrubal Cabrera, going to Cleveland, and rivalry, Chicago St. Louis. I think that's our second Lee Smith rivalry, Chicago St. Louis, so if that's the case, we won't have to random. Tino Martinez, State Foil, going to the Mariners. Nice hit for Vinny. City Hall, Nolan Ryan, going to the Angels. David Wright, Hyunjin Ryu, rookie card, going to the Dodgers. Mike Mussina, Larry Boa, and Fergie Jenkins. Alright, so let's get Seattle on the board. And that is Vinny. Alright, so let's figure out our randoms here. So Lee Smith, Doc Gooden, Lee Smith, Doc Gooden. So those won't need to be random because we have 2 of each. We do have Wade Boggs, Yogi Berra, Dave Kingman, White Wade Boggs, Andy Van Slyke, Robin Ventura, Darryl Strawberry, Dusty Baker, San Francisco and LA. And then we have a Dave Kingman White. So what we'll do here is determine who gets the gold, who gets the white on Boggs and Kingman. And then we'll just straight random the other ones. Let's start off with Yogi Berra. Actually, no, let's start off with the hits. That way we can determine who was the eventual winner here. So let's start off with Dusty Baker. I'm going to switch screens here. Oh. Well, I'm going to try to switch screens. I might end up freezing up here. I hope not. Oh, there it is. Alright, random.org. We'll enter the team name, San Francisco and LA Dodgers, each twice. Alright, let's roll the dice here. 12. Alright, 12 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that is going to the Giants. And let me put that hit on the board for San Francisco. That is AJ. All right, next up we have Boston and New York Yankees. need some stickers I can write on. All right, Boston and New York. All right, we'll roll the dice. And this time we got 11. Really punishing us tonight with these big numbers. There's 1, 2. You don't think the Seattle hit counted? Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry about that. That was Tino Martinez. All right. So once again, we're randomizing 11 times. We've randomized twice so far. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, Boston. So this will go to the Red Sox. Nice catch, Vinny. Thank you. So the gold will go to the Red Sox, and the white will go to the Yankees. There you go. Congrats, Boston. Let me get you on the board. That's going to be hit number 5, Dave Watson. And guys, these randoms, this could be the difference between, something as simple as this could determine who wins Group Breaks League. So these are actually pretty important. Dave Kingman, Yankees versus Mets. All right, here we go. 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. New York Mets. So the gold will go to the Mets. We'll get that on the board. And the white will go to the Yankees. Jeff Smith, hit number 6. And our final Mets and Yankees, once again, rivalry. We still have a couple more to randomize. Oh, did I lose you? We have a few more to randomize, but this is the last hit. And let me just scroll through the list right here because I know that it's partially cut off on the screen. I need to do a little bit better job of getting these screens set up when I switch them over. Alright, so this is going to be the Yankees and Mets once again for Robin Ventura. And if the Mets get it, then Jeff will tie with Vinny for the lead, or for the win. And if the Yankees get it, then Vinny with the Baltimore spot will be the break winner for the night. So here we go. New York Mets, New York Yankees. And let's see how many times we're going to roll the dice. How many times we're going to randomize. It'll be 9. All right. Good luck, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and one more time, good luck. 9 times, New York Mets. New York Mets, that's Jeff Smith. So that'll pull him into a tie with Vinny. So congrats, Vinny, and congrats, Jeff. And the New York Mets and Baltimore Orioles will win the break. Now, usually we would do $25 in break bucks. Since we aren't going to do $12.50 in break bucks a piece, we'll just round that off to 15. So congrats to both of you. We have 3 more to randomize. We'll do that, and then we'll see what prize Diego is going to get. So let me mark that next to both of your names here. All right. Now we have St. Louis, Pittsburgh, Mets, Yankees, and Mets, Yankees. We're saving Yogi till the end. All right, this time we'll randomize 8 times. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to verify. I think that was 8. Yes, 8. So once again, we've randomized 7 times. And this will determine who gets the card. 8, that is going to Pittsburgh. I'll just write that on here. On the sticker that goes on the sleeve, not directly on the card. So there you go, Pittsburgh. Now we have Yankees and Mets twice. First for Darryl Strawberry, and second for Yogi Berra. All right, we are going to randomize 7 times for the Darryl Strawberry. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. New York Mets. There it was, 7 times, randomized 7 times, and that's the Mets. So the New York Mets get Darryl Strawberry. And last but not least, Yogi Berra. I like this card a lot. And don't forget, Diego, we will we will be randomizing your no shutout prize at the end here. All right, how many times are we going to randomize for Yogi? 12. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, Yankees. So the Yankees finally win a random. There you go. Congrats, Yankees. We also do need to do a hit recap after we randomize Diego's prize. So I'm going to verify how many spots we have on here. 138. About time to restock. Alright. So we're going to copy numbers 1 through 138. Paste them here. See how many times we're going to randomize. And it's going to be 9. Here's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And 9. Top spot is what Diego will receive. That's number 61. So moving over to the baseball list, we'll scroll up to number 61. That is going to be 2016 Topps Finest Autographs, Colton Wong. There you go, Diego. Congrats on that. So pretty good no shutout hit there. Now let's do a quick recap. We'll just do the autos since it's getting so late, and the usual because that's so awesome. All right, here we go with the autos. Mookie Wilson going to the Mets. Gary Pettis to the Angels. That's Joe Carter. That's not an auto. Lance Parrish to the Tigers. Lee Mazzilli to the Mets. Mike Scott, Astros. Gary Templeton, Padres. Second Templeton we pulled out of the case. Willie Wilson going to the Royals. Jeff Conine, Marlins. Steve Avery, Braves. Bobby Thigpen, White Sox. Mike Boddicker, Orioles, City Hall. Rick Dempsey, Orioles. Hometown Signatures Redemptions, Ozzie Guillen. And Dickie Thon. Davey Lopes going to the Dodgers. Jim Sundberg to the Rangers. And Mike Mussina going to the Orioles. So that's it. Don't forget, guys, next $10 Tuesday break, actually the next two, are going to be on Thursdays. That's because of my kid's youth baseball schedule. He's playing fall ball, so we're going to be doing our next two on Thursdays. That's going to be 2013 Panini Prism 6-box half case breaks. And we also have a lot of football coming up. 2 cases of Absolute, 4 half cases of Spectra, Panini XR, 2 cases of it. We also have Topps Gold Label Baseball, and we have Bowman Chrome coming out. That'll be on sale here in the upcoming days. And we also are going to be putting, let's see, the Bowman Chrome, the 2017 Impeccable Football, and our 2017 Fanatics Under Wraps Next Level signed baseballs. So make sure you're keeping an eye on the website, keeping an eye on Facebook, and I appreciate you guys sticking with me for so long. It's been over 3 hours, and this has been a good time. So thank you guys so much, and everybody have a good night.